Hey, it's the TV Tech Guy, and today I'm going over the LG Electronics 55LF6300. I left a link in the description to a great deal on this TV. You can also read user reviews and see what other people are saying about it, so be sure to check that out. This model has a 55-inch LED screen, and it's edge-lit, which means that the LEDs are positioned around the perimeter of the screen and the light spreads behind the LCD panel. So it also has that IPS display, so you get those wide viewing angles. And on this specific model, you could view from the side at a sharp angle of 31 degrees. So if you have a living room where you're going to have people standing off to the side watching TV, this is an ideal fit for that scenario. So considering the 55-inch screen size and the fact that this TV has a 1080p resolution, the best viewing distance is about 8 feet. So there are some calculations going on here, but I'm going to put it in simple terms for you. From 8 feet away is where you're going to see the most detail and get the most immersive experience. So this model has a native refresh rate of 60 Hz, so that's your standard low-end refresh rate. And I know Amazon and maybe some other sites list the native refresh rate for this model as 120 Hz, but that is not the case. The 120 Hz is the effective refresh rate with True Motion, so you could enable or disable this feature. And with True Motion enabled, it's great for sports, and it does help reduce the motion blur. For other things, I tend to leave this feature off because you do kind of get that really smooth effect that some people might not like. It's kind of a personal preference, so enable it and see if you like it. If not, you could easily disable it and just use your standard 60 Hz refresh rate. So one of my favorite things about this LG TV is it's using the latest WebOS 2.0 interface. This is a huge improvement over the previous LG user interface. It has the smart switcher menu, so you can easily switch back and forth between apps, and it really does increase the multitasking capabilities, and it makes browsing the smart TV a better overall experience. Another thing that helps the browsing experience is a magic remote. It makes it very easy. You could point the remote at the TV and kind of just use it as a cursor. It also has a built-in keyboard, and you could also throw voice commands at it. And to make things even better, there's a scroll wheel, so if you're browsing the web, it makes it easier to navigate through the web pages. So the design on this TV is very sleek looking. It has a thin 2.2-inch profile, and you'll notice that the border around the screen is also very thin. It's only 0.63 inches, so it does increase the immersiveness of this TV. You don't have that distracting thick border that many TVs have, and some TVs even have that glossy finish around the border, and that is not the case with this model. So this TV is very light. It only weighs 39 pounds without the stand and 46 pounds with the stand. And if you're planning on mounting it up on a wall, it's Visa 300 by 300, and that just means that the holes on the rear of the display are 300 millimeters across and 300 millimeters down. So keep that in mind when shopping for a wall mount. So for the inputs, there's 3 HDMI ports and RF in port. The component and composite ports are both shared. It has 3 USB ports, an Ethernet port, and also has an optical audio out port. So to conclude, I really like what I'm seeing with this LG Smart TV. I particularly like the Web 2.0 user interface and the design. Other than that, it's pretty much standard as far as 55-inch 1080p screens go. So be sure to check out the link in the description for a great deal on this model, and you're also going to want to read user reviews and see what other people are saying about it. I hope you found this quick overview helpful.